Good morning, Red Hawks. This is Miss Britt. I wanted to review prime and composite numbers with you, and then I'm going to talk to you about what your assignment is today. We are also going to review the words factors and multiples to go with this. So, prime numbers only have two factors. That's very important. They only have two factors. The factors are always going to be 1 and itself. So whatever the number is and 1 are the only two factors that it has. If that's the case, then the number is considered prime, okay? If the number is considered composite, then it has 3 or more factors. So it has to have at least 3, but in some cases it will have more and many more sometimes. Now, the only number that is an exclusion to the rule is the number 1. 1 is neither prime nor composite because when you do the factors of 1, I have 1 times 1. Well, that's only one number, so it doesn't have 2. It doesn't have 2. This is the same number. So because it doesn't have at least 2 and it doesn't have 3 or more, it is neither prime nor composite. All right, so let's get started on our first number. The first thing we have to do is what? If we want to figure out if a number is prime or composite, what is the first thing that we have to do? Absolutely, we have to figure out the factors of that number. Let's start with 11. I'm gonna get another color. This one doesn't erase very well. Start with 11. All right, what are the factors of 11? The factors of 11. Yep, always start with 1 times itself. Okay, what number do we test next? Perfect, we test 2. Let's skip count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Did we say 11? No, we did not. So that means 2 is not a factor, so we don't have to worry about adding it. Now we need to test what? Yep, 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Did we say 11? No, we did not. So is 3 a factor? No, it is not. Okay? Now we test 4. 4, 8, 12. Did we say 11? Nope. I'm going to go to the other side. 5, 10, 15. Did we say 11? No, we did not. So 5 is not a factor. Let's go to 6. 6, 12. No. 7, 14. No. 8, 16. No. 9, 18. Nope. 10 and 20. Nope. Do I need to test 11? No, I don't need to test 11 because I already have it here. So when I look at the factors of 11, because I'm done now, because I tried up to 10, and the next number is 11, and it's already written down, so I'm done testing numbers. When I look at 11, what does that tell me? How many factors does 11 have? It has 1 and itself. So that makes this number prime. Perfect. So it only has 2 factors, 1 and, that's a symbol for and, 1 and itself. So since it only has 2, then that is it. All right, let's test another one. Let's try another one. Go ahead and get your board ready so that you can be testing the next number with me. All right, next number. Let's do 6. All right, what do we do first? First set of factors. What are the first set of factors? Perfect. 1 times itself. Whatever the number is, 1 times whatever that number is. So 1 times 6. What do we test next? Perfect. 2. 2, 4, 6. We always go in order. Did we say 6? Yes, we did. So how many times did we do that? We did it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. 2 times 3. Okay, what number do we test next? What? Oh yeah, you're right. We don't have to test another number because 2 and 3 are side by side, and 3 would have been the next number that I tested, but because it's already on my paper, I'm done. So, looking at the rules, how many factors does the number 6 have? It has 1 and itself, so 2. It has 2 and it has 3. So there are 4 numbers here. So is it prime or composite? Perfect. It is composite. And so I'm going to go up here and I'm going to add, we found out, let me get a different color. We found out that numbers 6, and there may be another one that we're going to test today, are composite. And we found out over here that number 11 was prime. So we've got number 11 is prime, number 6 is composite. Let's test another one. Let's do 18. Get your boards ready. 18 is a lot bigger. All right. This gets easier once you memorize all of those facts, by the way. Once you know all of your multiplication facts, this gets a lot easier. All right, so 18, next number. First numbers we try. What do we try first? Perfect. Well, not what do we try first, what do we write first is what I meant to say. 1 times whatever the number is. So 1 times 18. Perfect. Now, what do we test next? What do we test next? Absolutely, we start with 2. We go in order. Please, please, please always go in order because we love for these numbers to be side by side. That's how they're supposed to be written. 2, keep going. You count, I'll write. Yep, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I have to go over here. 14, 16, 18. Did I say 18? Yes, I did. So since I said 18, I have to count how many times. I said 2, how many times? That's what I'm doing here. I said 2, how many times? 1 times, 2, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times. So 2 times 9 gives me 18. All right, what number do I test next? I'm going to change colors. Yep, going in order. If I've got 1, I tested 2, I test the very next number that's in line. And I'm just going to stick it there because I'm testing it and I can erase it really easily if it doesn't work. 3, yep, 6, keep going. 9, you should be counting out loud. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Perfect. I said the number. So this is 3 times how many times did it take me to count by 3s to get to that. So I'm skip counting. So these are my multiples. Absolutely. These are my multiples. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I did it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. I did it 6 times. So this skip counting, we've already said it before, these are multiples. You are skip counting. So we taught you about multiples first. Then we taught you about factors, and now we're teaching you how to determine if a number is prime or composite. So you got your multiples, we tested them, we found out 3 times 6 works. What's the next number I test? Perfect. I have to go in order. I have to go in order. So the next number, I have 1, I tested 2, I tested 3, now I'm going to test 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Did I say 18? No. 18 is somewhere in here, but I didn't say it. So since I went past 18, I'm done. Does 4 work? No, it does not. All right, let's test what number next. We have 6, but we still have to test what? Yep, 5. And those of you that already know, you know 5 won't work because this number doesn't end in a 0 or a 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Did it work? No, because all the multiples of 5 either end in a 5 or a 0. If the number over here doesn't end in a 5 or a 0, 5 is not going to be one of the factors. So we are done because 5 didn't work and we already have 6 written here. How many factors does the number 18 have? Perfect. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factors. So that makes the number 18 prime or composite? Perfect. Of course it does. It's composite. It has 3 or more factors. All right, let's test our next number. Our next number is 23. 23. All right. Get your boards ready while I get mine ready. Okay, 23. Next number that we're going to test. First set of factors, always. What are my first set of factors? Yes! Woohoo! 1 times whatever the number is. So in this case, 1 times 23. Next number I test, 2. I'm going to test it, but if this number doesn't end in an even number, then it's not going to work. So because 23 is an odd number, it won't work, but I'm going to test it anyway. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Oh, I was getting really excited. Did I say 23? No, I jumped over it. I went from 22 to 24. So, is 2 going to be a factor? No. What number do I test next? Perfect. I tested 2. It didn't work. Now I test 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Did I say it? Nope. Now I test. Yep, 4. 4, 8, 12. That's too close together, Miss Britt. Move to the other side. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Did I say it? Nope. But I got a long ways to go. I just keep on testing numbers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Did I say it? Nope. I get a little closer so you can see all my numbers. Now we go to 6. So we tested 2, we tested 3, we tested 4, we tested 5. Now we need to test 6. 6, 12, 18, 24. Did I say it? Nope. Let's test 7. 7, 14, 21, 28. Nope. Again. Now we test 8. 8, 16, 24. Did I say it? Nope. 9, 18, 27. Nope. 10, 20, 30. Nope. Let's test some more. So we've tested all the way through 10 and nothing has worked so far. All right. 11, 22, 33. Nope. 12, 24. Nope. 13, 26. Nope. 14, 28. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, because the number that you're starting with is so close to 23 that there's no way you're going to get another pair of factors for this one. We could go all the way through it. We could go all the way to 23, but because we're starting with 15 and then 16 and then 17, 18, and then, of course, we wouldn't have to try 23 because it's there. Because every one of these numbers, once you do the second multiple, it's always going to go over it. So 23 has two factors, 1 and itself. What does that make 23? Does it make it prime or composite? Absolutely. So the number 11 and the number 23 are both prime. And then we tested the number 6 and we tested the number 18, and they are both composite. All right, I want to quickly remind you, these are your factors, what you're finding. This right here, this skip counting that we're doing, we are finding the multiples of a specific number. So whatever your number is, you start with that number and you skip count. Those are your multiples. So I will put that on here. I will do the very first example, which is on your paper, by the way. So on your paper, the example is 18. So today, you have to take the number 18. You have to list the first three multiples. The very first multiple is always going to be whatever the number is. 18, 36, and then how do we figure out this last one? It's easy to double, but we have to say 36 plus 18. 8 plus 6 is 14. 3, 4, 5, 54. So you do the first three multiples on your paper today. And then after you do the first three multiples, then you're going to take the number 18 and you're going to figure out all of the factors. You're going to test the numbers like we did. 1 times 18, and then you test 2 and 3 and keep going until you find all of the factors. And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to tell us if it is prime or composite. If it is prime, there will only be 2 factors. If it's composite, which 18 is, and I've already done this, we've already done this on your paper. It is composite, so it's going to have more than 2 factors, which is there, and then you would label it prime or composite. Now, on your work today, there are multiple boxes. There are multiple boxes. So did I use all of the boxes for 18? No, I did not. So are you going to always use all of the boxes? No. So 13, you may not use all 4 rows of those boxes, but you might. You have to test it out and give us the first 3 multiples, the factors of 13, and then tell us if it is prime or composite. All right, my friends, I will talk to you soon. Let us know if you have any questions.